friends. Gonna wait a few moments, see if anybody comes on in. I'm Queer Astrology Tarot, and I am doing today for you a reading about your pets. We do this normally on Sundays, but I missed last week because I just have a lot of responsibilities in my life right now. So I thought I'd do a live stream today on Saturday. These will be messages that your pet wants you, like essentially like how they're feeling psychically, energetically, emotionally. I am not a veterinarian, so I might say something about their physical health, but go to your veterinarian first. Like, don't trust your YouTube tarot card reader about your pet's health. This is just an insight. And remember that tarot card readings are a lot like a weather report, where a weather report can be a prediction of something happening, but actually the weather can change pretty quickly based on small things, a little bit of warm air, a little bit of cold air, or little things can change the weather. So keep that in mind whenever you're watching any of my readings or anybody's readings in general, really. Okay. What else do I need to say? Tomorrow in the United States is Mother's Day, and it's a holiday, especially for queer people. It can be a holiday for us that is a little bit fraught, that meaning that like there's just some difficult emotions around it, around mothers and what they've been or not been for you. So tomorrow I will be posting a reading about just the energies for anyone who identifies as a mother or does motherly duties, regardless of your gender or lack of gender. That could be self-mothering. That could be, the part of tomorrow, the reading will be about, a yearly prediction for that mothering part of you. Or you could be a mother. You could be a house mother. You could be a pet mother. I'll do a similar thing for Father's Day. So, pet dads, like, come back then or stay, but wait for that. But yeah, tomorrow we'll kind of like reframe what like Mother's Day is, because as a queer person, I definitely understand what it feels like to have just like this weird relationship around Mother's Day. So we'll pull some cards for that, for like the parts of you to, be the mother now that you needed as a child. All right, folks. Yesterday we started with, when we did our weekly predictions, we started with Aries to Taurus, or Aries to Pisces. So today we're going to start from Pisces to Aries. Alrighty. The decks that I'm using, I got some new decks, y'all. I'm so excited. It's like Christmas or whatever, gift opening holiday, my birthday, I don't know. But I'm having a really good time with these. So this is a dog deck. It's the Aibo deck. I think I said it right. It's really, really cute. These are just some random ones I'm showing you. And this is not a paid promotion. I'm just showing you because they make me very happy. And I also have a cat deck too that we'll look at. All right, so we're pulling for Pisces, and this is what your pet is feeling like generally this week, Pisces. Psychically, spiritually, energetically, things like that. Like I said before, I'm not a veterinarian, so always check with them first. But Pisces, for your pet, we've got, this is really, really good actually, the Seven of Cups, the Lovers, and the Four of Swords. I'm really liking this for you, Pisces. Yeah, so it looks like your pet, there's a lot of different, maybe there's different things that have been happening for your pet in their life. This could also apply to not just your pet, any, like an animal that you feel close to. But there's been a lot of things happening in their world, lots of changes. Could have to do with the number 7, but this pet is like feeling really happy. Even though there's so many things up here happening, this pet feels loved and feels wanted and feels connected. And not only that, they also feel safe to rest, because that's the Four of Swords. And the Four of Swords is put your swords down, let them surround you, and take a rest, take a break, because we're almost at 5. And in tarot, 5 is this number of, can be denote like conflict or tension. And with the 5 of Swords, there's definitely just some like difficulties happening there. But so the 4 of Swords gives us this moment to set back and rest, and that's what your pet is doing. Not saying that there's conflict coming, but I'm saying that there's like a sense of rest. Maybe like, how sometimes pets will do that thing where they like curl their head under, or like they go on like their little belly or their back, and they like their belly being scratched. I was just ridiculous, by the way. That was fun. But yeah, your pet, I think, is feeling something like that right now within your home life and with you. Okay, we're gonna pull from the cat deck to find out what they want you to know. Y'all, this cat deck is so cute. Look, that's Justice. And like, I'm just showing you some random cards. This isn't your pool yet, Pisces. Isn't it adorable? They make me very happy. Okay, Pisces, so let's find out what your pet wants you to know for this coming week. And what is today? Today is the 11th. So May 13th. The week of May 13th. They've got the Page of Cups. Let's see what else. The 3 of Pentacles, Strength, and we got an extra one, which is the 2 of Cups. Okay, first off, I really want you to know that your pet is really happy. It's possible that you've brought a new, we're on Pisces right now, by the way. It's possible that you brought a new person or persons into this pet's life, but they're really digging it and they feel very safe around this new person or persons, or like a new space or something. This could also have to do with a Leo, or maybe your pet is a Leo. But this Page of Cups and 3 of Pentacles energy. 3 of Pentacles is when we go to the community and we get help and we work together and we do it in a joyful way, and often new projects or projects that are just budding. And because we've got both the Page of Cups and the 3 of Pentacles, because that page is that similar, like younger energy. Well, not younger, I shouldn't say younger, because age does not denote your level of maturity or expertise. Well, for kids maybe, but like, life isn't just about age. But this is like this energy of something starting, and with the cups, it's like this happy energy. So your pet wants you to know that whatever you have started, even if you brought a new person, if you're in a new relationship right now, or have a new friend or something, your pet's here for it. I love it. That's so cute. Pisces, you've got a great reading today for your pet. Okay, let's keep moving to, let me take a quick timestamp and then we'll move on to Aquarius. That was my tummy. All right, Aquarius. We are pulling cards for how your pet is feeling this week of May 13th. And then we'll pull some cards for what your pet wants you to know. Please keep in mind, I am not a veterinarian, y'all. I'm a tarot card reader. And so that means that check with your vet first. This is about your pet's energy, their psychic energy. We've got the Hermit, the 8 of Cups, and the Queen of Swords. Have you left your pet somewhere? Have they left, maybe? Has your pet like run away, or do they want to? Or are you thinking about getting rid of them? Or putting them in a shelter or something like that, or giving them away? I mean, if it's the best thing for them, do that. But also, they're not totally feeling this change. It's also possible that a pet has like transitioned and your pet is just like feeling those feelings of processing that transition. If you have moved homes, moved jobs, or there's just been a change where it changes amicably, you know, um, then, and it changes for the best after like a lot of thinking and studying. You know, if that's what's happening, your pet is feeling, you know, in control in a way, but also feeling like this is their kingdom, this is their space. Um, they need more control, perhaps, or they need more like intellect, more information to understand. I know that with our pets, sometimes we think that they don't understand what we're saying to them, but pets actually understand a lot. And they, you know, one thing I'll say, Aquarius, is that this reality that we're in here, this is based on vibration. This is a vibrational, mostly. And by the way, this is my own opinion. This is not law. So if you've got another opinion, take what works and leave the rest. Um, but with that said, vibration changes can change our reality, and we can understand information that way. So if you're thinking something or feeling something, your brain is literally making a measurable vibration of an electrical signature, that we've got tools that we can see, so that we can use to see when you're feeling or thinking different things, though we can't pick out exactly what. I do believe that that animals have this ability to, you know, understand the vibrations that our heart and our head make. So you need to make some vibrations for this animal to just have an understanding of what's happening. Okay, let's find out what they want you to know for the week. That was how they're feeling. Aquarius, we've got the Lovers, but wait, before we get too excited, let's pull. Okay, Aquarius, you have all major arcana. So it's an important message that your pet wants you to know. This could also be if a pet or a animal you feel connected to. Well, we've got the Lovers, the Moon, and Judgment. You know, it's really possible that you have been distracted in a relationship with another person, and there is something happening that your pet understands. Remember, we just talked about vibration, and your pet needs you to make a judgment or form an opinion about that, about what's happening. Interesting. Yeah, you know, Aquarius, I think this pet might be trustworthy. You do you, but it seems as if this might be a trustworthy pet for you. So pay attention to what they're telling you. Cool. All right. Let's move on to Capricorn. I'm gonna grab a quick timestamp. Okay, Capricorn. Let's talk about what your pet is feeling like emotionally, energetically, spiritually this week. And then we're going to find out what they want you to know for the week of May 15th. This is for your pet or a pet that you feel close to. And keep in mind, y'all, I am not a veterinarian in any way, shape, or form. So always do what they say. Trust them. Okay, so for what your pet is feeling spiritually, psychically this week, we've got the Chariot, the Wheel of Fortune, the Cups, the Queen of Cups, and the Four of Cups. The Four of Cups literally has this cat knocking over a cup, which is adorable. Your pet is maybe, you know, there's a lot happening in their world that they might feel like they don't have control over, because with the Wheel of Fortune, that's anything, right? So this pet is feeling like there's just changes coming in. Maybe they want changes, but those changes are like, it's just they don't know what's happening, and that can be really scary when you don't know what's happening. But they do trust you. They trust you enough that they can stop paying attention to so much or giving so much attention to the world if you're there with them, giving them love, giving them care, comfort, and like just letting them know that it's okay. What may come, what may be changing. Okay, let's find out what they want you to know for the week. This week of May 15th. We've got the Hierophant, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Page of Wands. They want you to know if you're giving your money away, especially if it's like to a religious or spiritual organization, if you're giving your money away, they just want you to be aware to make sure that you have that money to give away. If you are learning something new, make sure that the way that you're investing, like let's say you start a new class or a new training or something, they really want you to make sure that like that money that you're putting out, and that you're doing it in a way where you still have money for like your other bills. And you don't want to have to stress. Your pet does not want you to have to stress. So this Wheel of Fortune energy of that they're feeling with this Page of Wands, they're needing you to take control of the situation and give them a sense of stability. Because then they can just relax and have fun and play. And isn't that the point for our pets, Capricorn? So that they can have fun and play. I know that some people have like working animals, like service animals, or like animals that work on a farm, like those dogs that guard animals or something. I don't know. But every single animal deserves some time to play, right? Including humans. We are animals, and we also need time to play, y'all. Okay. Let's go to Sagittarius. Oops. Actually, I think I said Capricorn before when I was doing Aquarius, and sorry about that. Hang on, sorry, I've got my stuff mixed up. 1 second. Oh. Okay, now we're at Sag. Sorry about that, y'all. I wrote it down wrong. I have your timestamps here, and I wrote them down in the wrong slot, so I got a little confused. Thanks for hanging in there with me. Okay, so we are on Sag now. The timestamp is 19. All right, Sagittarius, welcome to your weekly message from your pet. So this is information that your pet wants you to, well, actually first it's information about how they're feeling spiritually, energetically, psychically, things like that. Keep in mind, I'm not a veterinarian, so always defer to them. And then we're going to find out what your pet wants you to know for this upcoming week of Saturday, or on Monday, May 13th. How Sagittarius' pet is feeling. Okay, your pet, we've got the Hanged Man, Sag, and the Four of Pentacles. These are very similar cards because these cards you are stuck somewhere, where the Hanged Man is stuck there, is staying there on their own. They're choosing to because they are working on developing themselves, or learning something or resting, but there's a reason that the Hanged Man has chosen to stay upside down like that. Where the Four of Pentacles, the reason for the Four of Pentacles to stay is because of stubbornness, of sometimes fear, is stability, is that desire for stability, but can also be like, oh my gosh, what happens if I let go? Because, you know, the next is the Five of Pentacles, and the Five of Pentacles is about not being able to see what is still there. So it makes sense that the Four of Pentacles would want to like kind of hold on and prepare, because the Four of Swords does that too. So your pet right now, they're really feeling like emotionally, psychically, energetically stuck where they are, but in a way where they're both growing, but they're a little bit anxious. And let's pull one more card just for, I mean, we're going to find out what they want you to do, but let's just pull one more card for this, because I want to know more, Sag, about your pet. We've got the Queen of Swords and the Ace of Wands in terms of how they're feeling. I mean, you could be working a lot and not paying as much attention to them. They might just need you to like give them a little more attention right now, or give them a little more of your emotional energy, but they're like, they might be hanging around you a lot. That might be how they're feeling right now, that they just want a little bit more. Okay, let's find out what they want you to know for this week. Ooh. Okay, Sag. We've got the Queen of Cups and the King of Cups together about what they want you to know. And we also have the Seven of Wands. Okay, so if there is a romantic relationship or other sort of like deeply emotionally invested relationship that is happening right now, they want you to be strategic about it. And quite honestly, it might be that, you know, they're waiting around for you a lot to be home with them, because the Four of Pentacles can indicate like a home stable card. So if you're, you know, just really distracted, could even be by like an art project, by friends. If you're going out and having fun a lot, they would just really like you to spend more time with them. All right, Sag, cool. Let's move on to Scorpio. Take a quick time stamp of... Hey there, Scorpio. I'm Queer Astrology Tarot, and let's find out what your pet is feeling this week. Emotionally, energetically, stuff like that. I'm not a veterinarian, so I don't know what they, their physical stuff. Check in with your vet for that. Okay, so what they're feeling, we've got the Seven of Wands, Temperance. Let's pull just a few more, or one more. And the Knight of Cups. Okay, they want you, what they're feeling is that there's a lot of something happening. There's a lot of tension, or maybe you've been out a lot or something, but they really need some balance to come into the world. They need to not have to deal with all of whatever it is, And in fact, they need you to bring them in some like ease, some fun, some comfort, maybe like a snack or something. But yeah, they're really seeking some balance right now. And maybe this is a pet that has been acting out, perhaps. And if they have been acting out, give them some time to chill and not just like putting them away for a while, but really think about what helps this animal come to a, an emotional stasis, a place where they feel stable. It could be quiet, it could be so many other things, but you know your animal best. So bring in for them that Knight of Cups energy. Great. Let's find out what they want you to know for the week of May 15th. We've got the High Priestess and the Nine of Cups. So remember how I was like, oh, they want you to bring in that Knight of Cups energy of chill, relax. Yeah, they really, really want you to do it. And they want you to use like your psychic abilities, your intellectual abilities, and just really tap into what is going to make them feel comfortable today or this week. What will make them feel safe? What will help them to have that balance, to feel that balance. But all of this that is happening and this like acting out or this tension, whatever this Seven of Wands stuff is that's happening, you, Scorpio, do have the power to change it, because that High Priestess, she is so tapped in vibrationally, spiritually, energetically, that she's able to change the way, because I believe this is a very much vibrational existence, this world, and many things exist on vibration. And you, Scorpio, have a capacity, a great capacity to do that, and the cards are showing it. So take care of your pet. Not that you're not taking care of your pet, but, give them some comfort and some treats or some like special love or something like that. Cool. Okay, let's move on to Libra. Hey there, Libra. I'm Astrology Tarot, and these are the psychic, energetic, spiritual messages that your pet or a pet that you feel close to wants you to know for the week. And then we're going to talk about what your, how they're feeling, and then what they want you to know. Libra, we've got the Two of Swords, the Four of Wands, and the Seven of Pentacles. So we'll start with the Seven of Pentacles. The Seven of Pentacles is a card that talks a lot about that stage of work, whether it be work, physical, actually doing labor, emotional work, spiritual work, but that stage of work and being in the place where it's like you're just scraping, sort of like you're making it, you're doing it, you're building, and anything you have you can put into it. That's what's happening. And right before that, we've got the Two of Swords and the Four of Wands. So your pet really wants you to build, or what they're feeling like right now is that they want a stable home. They want somewhere that they feel safe. They want somewhere where they're even willing to work at it. They're willing to change, maybe going from an outdoor cat to being an indoor cat. But they're really, really wanting to feel, protected, to not have to worry so much. Maybe this cat has or this pet has like a trauma history. They're a rescue pet, something like that. Okay, let's find out what they want you to know for the week of May 15th. We'll take all 5 of these because they're nice and I feel great about it. We've got the King of Swords and the Page of Cups. And then we've got the 3 of Wands and the 10 of Cups. And finally, the freaking 10 of Pentacles after the 10 of Cups. So your pet wants you to know that when you come in this week, when you are this King of Swords, and you are strong, and you are smart, and you are kind, and you are thoughtful, you're thinking about every, all the aspects of what you are affecting, like, you begin this incredible, like, journey with your pet. It might be a new pet, it might be a pet that, or, an animal that you feel close to, that you've known for a while, but, like, both material, like, the world calms down, but also there's a lot of love, there's a lot of just, like, belonging, closeness, all that kind of stuff, this whole new world, like the Little Mermaid, starts to happen, but that is contingent, Libra, on you holding that King of Swords energy and just really, like, using your intellect to change the situation, which you have a lot of, Libra. You're a very, very intelligent sign, and you can be very emotionally intelligent as well. Sweet. This is a good reading. Okay. Let's move on to Virgo. We're going backwards today. Take a quick timestamp. Okay. Hi Virgo, I'm Queer Astrology Tarot, and this is your weekly message from your pet. So first we're going to pull cards on what they are feeling like emotionally, energetically, psychically. I'm not a veterinarian, so always defer to them. And then we're going to pull cards on what they want you to know for this coming week, May 15th. Okay, and this could be for your pet or just any animal you feel close to. We've got the Page of Swords, the 2 of Cups, and the 4 of Wands. So your pet right now, though they might be a little, like, rambunctious, they are feeling really connected to you. And they might be really needy right now. And the reason that they're really needy, if that's what's happening, is just because they need, like, a space or, like, something that feels like home. They need stability. They need some grounding. But they're in love with you, this pet or animal you feel close to. Cute. Let's find out what they want you to know for the week. We've got the 6 of Pentacles, the Ace of Swords, and the 2 of Wands. It's very possible that you and this pet have some past life energy, Virgo. This 6 of Pentacles has a lot to do with, getting money and things like that. But the 6 number is always about, like, movement within community or people that you know. And the Ace of Wands is coming through fast, and the 2 of Wands is travel. And this tells me that y'all have traveled many lifetimes together, and they want you to know that this lifetime that you're together, they are here to help you, and they're here to protect you. I don't know, have you ever heard of the term a familiar? it's not a part of my tradition, so I don't know as much about it, or like it's not something I necessarily like subscribe to, but I do think that there's a lot of aspects to it that are real. But the familiar is this spirit that shows up in your life in animal form, and it protects you and it helps you and it teaches you things, all that kind of stuff. So this animal, they want you to know that it's very possible that they are your familiar, or even if not that, they are protective of you because they love you so much. And maybe they want like a new living environment, or they just want to like go somewhere different, or do, you know, like a different route that they walk or something like that. Sweet. Okay, let's move on to Leo. Timestamp. Cool. Oops. New timestamp. Okay. Hey there, Leo. I'm Queer Astrology Tarot, and this is your weekly message from your pet. So first, we're going to pull cards on how they're feeling energetically, emotionally, spiritually. I'm not a veterinarian, so always defer to them. And then we're going to pull cards on what they want you to know for this coming week, May 15th. And if you don't have a pet, this could be about a pet that you feel close to, or an animal you feel close to. Okay, we've got the Two of Pentacles, the Ten of Swords, and the Three of Cups. So don't worry about the Ten of Swords. The Two of Pentacles, it's a card about transition. It's a card about change and about balancing that transition and change, you know, and learning how to balance it. And with this Ten of Swords, also a transition card, an ending of something really painful. And so your pet this week, though they, you know, maybe they're getting spayed or neutered, which good for you, that's a possibility. But whatever, like transition, change, or like end of a difficult thing that is happening right now, your pet's digging it. They feel really happy, and you know, they're like wanting to interact more, wanting more attention, wanting to be around people more, stuff like that. Okay, let's find out what they want you to know, the message they want you to know for the week of May 15th. Okay, Leo, how are you doing this? Are you very psychic? We've got the Ace of Cups. Another Ten of Swords right underneath the first Ten of Swords. Don't worry, we're going to talk about it. I know, whoops. This could seem a little stressful, but don't worry. Sorry, Bella. I have a cat and the noise bothered. I'm the Hanged Man. What your pet wants you to know is that all of these endings that are happening, these changes, they are here for it. But once that ending happens, that change happens, they do encourage you and want you to slow down, slow the world down. And the Hanged Man card has a whole lot to do with learning, growing, kind of like being in like being a caterpillar and being in like the cocoon and like just changing while you're like in stasis there and developing. And so this pet, like whatever change, because there's so many change cards here. These are all change cards. Well, not all of them, but a lot of them. So, but there's also two cards of like, have fun, be happy, interact with people, and shift, change, be different, learn, grow. So that's the message they have for you this week. Thank you for watching, Leo. We're going to move on to Cancer. timestamp. Hey there, Cancer. I'm Queer Astrology Tarot, and this is your weekly message about from your pet. First, we're going to talk about how they are feeling psychically, emotionally, energetically. I'm not a veterinarian, so always defer to them. And then we're going to talk about messages they want you to know this week. We've got the Six of Pentacles in terms of how they're feeling. Let's see what else. The Ten of Wands and the Eight of Swords. You know, they might be a little bit jealous. Is there another animal, pet, something happening? It's possible that they're a little bit jealous. They feel the stress and strain and are ready for like an ending, a change, but they're feeling just very like held back. Perhaps they have to, you know, I don't have a dog, so I don't know anything about crating. I don't have an opinion about it because I don't have one, a dog, but you know, maybe they're being crated a lot, or they're like, they have to wear a muzzle. I know sometimes with dogs, for muzzles, it's actually a really good thing for them, keeps them safe. So, you know, whatever is happening where they have to be restrained, they're just like not excited about it. And they're, you know, they're a little jealous, or maybe some, you know, they're just seeing another animal or something get all the things, and they're not excited about it. Okay, Cancer, let's find out what they want you to know for the week. Lots of Wands energy this week, Cancer. We've got the King of Wands, the Ten of Wands, and the Knight of Wands. And, okay, I don't know how you did this, by the way, because you're very, very psychic, Cancer, but you have the Ten of Wands in the same position, the middle position, from both decks. Anyway, this pet this week, they want you to take control of the situation, and they kind of want you to like come in and like rescue or save them or something. But they really want you to help make this difficulty like end, be done, whatever that might look like. Let's pull one more card, just cause. We've got the Nine of Swords and the Eight of Swords over here. Now we have the Nine of Swords. Yeah, they need this change to happen because whatever is happening, they're really in their feelings right now. Maybe consult your vet. I don't know, but it seems like there's maybe some conflict between animals or whatever. But yeah, it's really up to you this week to come in with your King of Wands. Stay grounded. Don't, you know, watch your temper and all that. Do watch your temper, I mean. Don't get too upset, but like really come in and try and fix the situation. Yeah. All right, Cancer. That's what I got for you. Let's move on to Gemini. Timestamp. Okay, Gemini, this is your weekly message from your pet. So these are messages about your pet's emotional, spiritual, energetic feelings this week. I'm not a veterinarian. And then these are going to be messages around your pets with messages they want you to know for the week. All right, Gemini. they're feeling this week is the Nine of Cups, the Six of Cups, and the Five of Cups. Lots of Cups energy. They're reminiscing a lot on like a really great time that they had, or you had, or even like a person that was like in their world and they are, you know, missing them or missing something, and they're not able to see like the really great things that are still there. So maybe there's perhaps a person who left their life or something, or they're, you know, could even just be missing their like other animals that they have been involved with in their life. Cute. Okay, well, not cute. I mean, you know, they have a lot of feelings, but there is still really great stuff that they're just not able to see. Let's see what they want you to know for this week. We've got the Six of Swords, we've got the Nine of Wands, Judgment, and the Five of Wands. They want you to know that, like, okay, yeah, so they're feeling like a little sad about something, and they want you to know that it's important that you use strategy this week to, so it's very possible. There's a whole lot of energy for you this week, Gemini, to be able to change the situation, to get them to safety, to get yourself to safety, whether it be emotional safety, spiritual, energetic, could be physical safety. But there's a lot of energy this week for you to take charge and do that, because the Nine of Wands is about looking at what you have accomplished, looking at all the stuff, the difficult stuff that you did or fixed, and being proud of yourself and assessing how you did it, what you did, and then making a strategy, being smart about the next step. And that's the energy that your pet wants you to bring through this week. Cool. You got this, Gemini. You're very strong and you're very smart. See, so I live in Brooklyn, New York, and the sound that you are hearing is the street, because Brooklyn is a busy place. All right, friends, let's move on to Taurus and then Aries, and almost
done.
All right, Taurus. Sorry about the sound. I live in Brooklyn. These are cards about your pet, how they are feeling this week, emotionally, spiritually, energetically, not physically, because I'm not a veterinarian. I always defer to them. And then we'll pull cards for what they want you to know for this week of May 15th. And Taurus, this could be your animal or just like an animal that you know and love. Oh, Taurus. We've got the Ace of Cups, the Four of Swords, and the Seven of Cups. Taurus, they're really feeling like they can rest around you, that you love them, that they love you, and that they can, like, maybe you've adopted them or something like that, but they've been a lot of different places. They've had a lot of different experiences. And this week, they're just feeling like they won the lotto or something, in that they're able to just relax around you, trust you. It could have a lot to do with what you've been doing, Taurus, to get them to trust you. So good for you. But this animal of yours, or that you're feeling close to, you know, you might be giving them a lot right now, like different choices of food or like different types of stimulation, like toys or whatevs, but they're here for it. This is what they want you to know for the week, and of May 15th, we've got Temperance that popped itself out of the deck. Okay. We've got Temperance, the King of Pentacles, and Death. Don't worry about the death thing. It doesn't necessarily mean death. We're on Taurus, by the way. So this week they want you to know, like, if you're spending a lot of money, Taurus, they don't want you to do that. They want you to manage your money, manage your finances, especially if you are spending a lot of money on them. Like, yeah, it's cute to spoil your pet, but you don't have to go that hard, because what they really need from you is your heart. They don't need, yeah, we need money, and they need money so that you can, buy them things and whatever. But they do, that stability in money is important, but they do need your heart, because they are processing a loss or something like that, or you're processing a loss. But there's been a major change that has happened, and though it may even have been expected, this pet is feeling it, and you are feeling it. And the great thing about the Death card versus like the Three of Swords is that death means that, because in life we need death, we like decay and stuff, because that's how we get nutrients for soil, things like that. So in this situation, take what you can grow, like the lessons that you may have learned, the the people you've met, the connections you've made, just any of the positive that you can out of this changing or difficult situation. Bring that with you into, whatever this next phase of your experience in life with this pet is. But yeah, I mean, it might hurt, but stay in your heart, because this pet is here with you in your heart. Cute. Okay, let's move on to Aries. Timestamp. Okay. Hey Aries, this is your weekly message from your pet. So first we're gonna find out how they're feeling, like emotionally, energetically, spiritually, not physically, because I am not a veterinarian. And then we're gonna find out what they want you to know for the upcoming week. Okay, Aries. We've got the Hermit, the Eight of Swords, and the King of Cups, and the Queen of Wands. Aries, if you have had to leave this pet alone a lot this week, they're feeling it. They're feeling that sense of by themselves, of kind of being like stuck somewhere, maybe a little bit bored, but also they're feeling a significant amount of connection and stability with you. So perhaps you have had to, perhaps Aries, you have had to work. Perhaps you have just been busy building things. And yeah, they are spending a bit more time by themselves. And Aries, this could be your pet or just an animal that you feel close to. But they are feeling like, I don't own a dog. I don't have any feelings either way about like putting like kenneling training. But perhaps they're like behind a kennel too much for the day, or a muzzle can be a really great thing for a dog because it can help to keep them safe, but maybe they need just some time where they are still safe but without it. But nonetheless, despite all those things, they are feeling very connected to you, very loved by you, very stable with you. Okay, let's find out what they want you to know this week. For the week of May 15th. Okay. We've got the Nine of Pentacles, the Seven of Swords, and the Five of Cups. Okay. So there's something in the material world that you are building, and you have been trying, and you've got a lot of it. Like, you've attained a lot. I mean, there's still, because we're at the 9, so there's still like that next phase, one more thing before you have accomplished what you were set out to accomplish. But you're really close, and your pet knows that, because our pets are psychic, so of course your pet knows that. However, there is this next level, this difficulty. And in this deck, this 7 of Swords, the dog is carrying all the swords on its back, with its tail, with its mouth, and all that kind of stuff. So your pet is sending the message that yes, you are building something incredible in the material world. However, you're like carrying all of it. You're carrying so much like stress, pressure, energy. Um, and also perhaps you're protecting, maybe that's like you're supporting your family, whatever. A family can look like anything. It can be your pets, it can be your plants, it can be people, it can be all sorts of things. uh, so they want you this week, as you move through the week, if work gets hard, if you're just feeling tired, like you're just working, they want you to continue to see the positive things that are there. So yeah, you are expending a lot of emotional energy, but also there's something really great. There's really great things that you're still building as you're on this process. Uh, yeah. All right, friends. I'm Crochet Tarot, and this has been your weekly message from your pet. Normally, I post these as individual signs on Sunday, but this past week and this coming week are just really chaotic, and not chaotic, just hectic, very, very busy in my life. And I've had a lot of responsibilities, and I continue to, but also I'm very committed to this channel. I'm very committed to y'all providing this information that Spirit provides me through a gift. And so I gift it to you also. So I will be here, even if we're doing like lives or we're doing a collective. At some point, we will get back to this, like the dailies for each sign. I promise you that. But it might just take, a week or two. So thank you to everybody that is watching, supporting, liking, commenting, sharing. This is a new channel, and like I work really hard at it. I work really hard in life, but I work really hard at this channel, and I hope that it is benefiting y'all. So if it is, feel free to hug the subscribe button, because that makes such a huge difference for me, for the channel, and all that kind of stuff. So thank you for watching. And if you have any questions or about the reading, or requests for reading, like the types of readings, leave that in the comments, because I am listening. All right, thanks. I will see you tomorrow. Tomorrow, almost forgot to say, tomorrow we're going to be talking about a special reading for Mother's Day, because for queer folks, like Mother's Day can be like a fraught thing. And so we are going to be talking about um, a message, like a yearly message for anybody that identifies as a mother, is doing mothering things. No disrespect to people who, are the traditional sense of a mother. But this reading is going to be for people, maybe you're a house mother, you're a pet mother, you are just like the mother figure amongst your friends, like all that kind of stuff. All those people, we're going to be doing a reading, and also, the people who are in the traditional sense of mothers, doing a reading for y'all tomorrow. Okay, thanks for watching, and see you later.